it is a sad sight with all the fires burning in Texas right now.
This view from space, the International Space Station flying right over us here in Central Texas, showing these wildfires.
Tens of thousands of acres are still burning right now, and we learned today that at least 2 people died in Bastrop in these fires. The fire there now, 34,000 acres, 550 homes have been lost, 0% contained at this point. Another separate fire in Bastrop County is 800 acres. It's about 15% contained.
The 2 who were killed were not public safety personnel. The fire out in Steiner Ranch in West Austin, 45% contained now, but residents were allowed to return to their homes for the first time in nearly 2 days. 25 homes were lost there and another 30 damaged.
And there are now 2 separate fires burning about 12 miles apart from Spicewood to the far northwest corner of Dripping Springs. They add up to 6,400 acres, 67 homes lost or damaged there. That's now about 80% contained.
Back now to Bastrop, the biggest fire going on in Texas right now. The county releasing the first map of the fire boundaries.
It started on Sunday closer to 290. You can see over the past couple of days, high winds pushed it south. It's past Highway 71 now, edging into Smithville. KXAN's Chris Sadeghi has been covering this fire since the very beginning, and he joins us live with some new details. Chris?
Well, this day started with some optimism, but turned very grim just about an hour ago when they confirmed that 2 people have died in this fire. They did not have identities. They would not comment on the location where they were found. They would only say that they were not public servants trying to fight this fire. And this news comes on a day when they were actually able to make some progress on the fire. Now, the fire is still moving uncontained. 550 homes now lost, 34,000 acres burned. But the optimism today came from more resources arriving. You're looking at just some of the 366 firefighters and more than 100 law enforcement personnel that have come from all over to help fight the fire. Also, the wind conditions not pushing the fire near as fast, so the crews reported making some progress. Evacuated families were given a chance to look at the fire boundary map, but they also said it really doesn't do a whole lot to tell them about the fate of their home.
We've heard that our house was still up and sort of I guess the west side of Tahitian was still good, but then this morning we hear their fire started again over there. You know, it's sort of like that rumor that starts here, and by the time it gets here, you know, who knows what's going on.
Here being such a wide open area, terrain and wind-driven fire carries across here with such a wide fire line that it's kind of hard to get a judge of just how far this thing's moving.
And that firefighter came in from California to help fight this fire. Now, on the other side of Bastrop, there's another fire they're calling the Union Chapel fire. That fire's burned 800 acres, destroyed 27 homes. But the good news again today is that the conditions are helping a lot more than they were the past couple days when this fire was blowing out of control. But the worst possible news to come out today, 2 people have lost their lives in this fire. We're live in Bastrop. Chris Sadeghi, KXAN News.